Okay, there we go. Welcome one and all to NeckBear'd streamy thingy. I am your host, NeckBear'd. Yeah, yeah. Shut up. Okay, welcome to my stream. It has been about 1 week since our last stream, and it'll probably be no, it won't, because the next stream is going to be E3. I am looking forward to seeing what we can do with that. I set up a whole special thingy for it. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to test it probably after this stream just because I got OBS open and everything set up. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, couple of things I want to get out of the way before I start the game out here. One, I got a nice hot cup of decaf coffee because I can't have caffeine too late or then I got a bad bellyache half the night. So I'm going to see if that helps with the sinuses a little. They're not terrible today, but they're not great. On that same note, I also closed one of the windows so I stopped getting flower sperm in my nose. See if that might help a little bit. Speaking of coffee, salute. Good cup of coffee. Well, I'll see if that helps at all. The reason I didn't go with tea is I just, all the decaf tea I have right now, I'm just not feeling it, so. Let's see, that was two things. I got to remember the other one. Let's see, I got that. And, oh, I remember. Couple people that have been watching my stream have been, excuse me, have been giving me a little bit of sass about trying to save a little bit of time for those watching by just, rewinding a little bit. Just so we don't have to sit and watch me die and come back and do it again and die and watch me come back, do it again, etc., etc. Trying to save a little time for those, being considerate of you, the viewer, who makes my life happy. It's nice to know I'm loved. But seeing as I got a couple of complaints here, it's like, okay, fine. You guys want a hardcore? I'll give you a hardcore. I'm not exactly... Well, I'm not saying necessarily thrilled, it's because I do enjoy the Mega Man game. So, yeah, in a way, I'm kind of thrilled, but in another way, it's just I'm a little frustrated that I keep getting these things in my ear saying, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you shouldn't do that. Dude, it's my stream, I'll do what I want. But, as a sign of good faith, and to be nice, because like I said, I do this for you guys, on top of the fact I mainly do it for me, but I like to be generous to my viewers. Yeah, I can see the coffee's really helping. Take another sip. Anyway, to be generous to my viewers, I am going to do a no rewind run. If I do stupid, I do stupid. I take the consequences. I am labeling this as a hardcore run. I might do like Joel does, and every so often I will have hardcore game night run thingies. I don't know what I'll call him. He calls his Hardcore Friday. I'm not going to do mine on Friday, but depending on how much I start streaming more after I do the Mega Man, I haven't figured anything out yet. Right now, it's like, play Mega Man, and you're going to enjoy it, everyone's going to enjoy it. And then, I'm working from there. I'm halfway through the series. As of Mega Man 7 and on, I won't be able to use the rewind feature anyway, because in Legacy Collection 2, it ain't there, so that's what's going on with that. But no, just as a sign of the fact that I'm not a complete old fuddy-duddy. Okay, I am an old fuddy-duddy, but it's more of I want to just kind of prove a point that I can do this kind of stuff. So, this run will consist of me not using the rewind function once. If I accidentally hit it, I'll make the mistake I was going to make. But I'll do my best to avoid it. In fact, you know what? I'll go into settings right now. See if I can change the button so it doesn't accidentally happen here. Let me get the game up. Alright, there's that game. Put the sound on. Alright, we'll go into the options. Button configuration. Now, rewind is right trigger. Let me see. No, that one takes me to the options menu. You know, I'm going to throw it over the left trigger because I have less of a habit of hitting that button. So that's what we're going to do. All right. With those things being said, with only one more ado, hang on. There, I tried to clear my throat a little bit more. I'm going to have another sip of coffee. Oh, it's good coffee. I use 3/4 coffee and 1/4 creamer, but you know, still good. Anyway, without further ado, let us play Ruby 3. Alright, let's play Mega Man 5. You know, I get this thing pre-configured every time I go to play with you guys, so when I hit start game, it's supposed to just start the game right off. But it's all like, nope, we're going to the options menu first. So, I don't know. Anyway. To the opening! Capcom presents, in the year 20 AD. There's a bunch of guys that jump and start blowing up. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. And behind this destruction is... Ellipse. Please. Proto Man? Gasp. Alright. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Alright. God damn it, Leroy. Alright, let me think here. It's been a little while. You see, I remember because playing the first, 4 Mega Man games, it's like it starts 1 through 3. I played those ludicrous amounts, like ludicrous speed. I went to Plaid. There was just a lot. Crawling up on 4, it's like, yeah, I kind of remember a couple of stuff. 5, it's like, yeah, I remember a little. And then 6 is all like, I do what now? So we'll see, thingy. You know, I think I picked Napalm Man first. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. The coffee really ain't helping. But God, but I'll keep swigging it down. I got a soda next to me to try to see if I can't have a little something cooler to drink afterwards. Because I'll tell you what, it's not terribly warm outside, but it's warm enough to be me getting shot at. No, it's warm enough to be just annoying enough, but I'm already as cool as I can be. Cool as a cucumber. I am going to use the turbo button, and not because I can't mash the other one, but because in my old age, especially since I am kind of tired from today, I went to go have that EX raid I mentioned before, and then I ran some errands, and raid went pretty quick. Just... I'm beat, I hurt, so if I can save myself a little bit of pain, I'm gonna do it. But, you know, I'll probably, just because my thumb's already on the damn thing, I will probably mainly stick with the regular trigger, especially because the Mega Man 5 charge shot is the biggest and the widest, and jump into that because that's a good idea. And there's my free life. Alright, that is 1 dropped from enemies. Let's see how many I wind up getting this time around. Well, it's not a free life, but it's definitely useful. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, damn. Fastest I've ever killed one of those. N! Captain N! Oh, can't do that. Alright, now that free life doesn't count because that's already in the stage, so... I'm going just by either what drops from enemies or what drops from Eddie. Because Eddie is completely randomly generated as well. Dead. I hate this guy. Helps if I point it in the right direction. I hate this guy because he takes off so much health when he hits you. So much health. Oh god, there's missiles. Oh, fuck you too. Oh wait, yep. Vaguely remember that. Missiles come out of the pits. I know. Speaking of Mega Man, though, I had just finished, and I finished telling as many people as I could about it. I had just finished remaking the entirety of Castlevania 1 in Mega Man Maker. And that took me quite a while, but I didn't do it every day like I probably should have. It helps if you hit the guy. Yeah. Zordon! No, don't actually hit him. Hit him with the bullets. The bullets is better, not your body. I finished making it, and, it definitely... Can I not? Thank you. It did... God damn it. If the NES Advantage had a turbo button, there's nothing unfair about the turbo button. That's true. That is true, so that's why I'm not even technically counting that, too. But, no, it's, I tried to, going back on what I was saying, is I tried to replicate the difficulty of, Castlevania for as good as I can do based on a Mega Man engine, but, you know, it still made things relatively easy since I replicated the whip using the ring boomerang instead of the flame sword. I say flame sword because that's what they say in Mega Man 7. Yay! Did much better that time. So, and you literally have to be right up against him. Now, to increase the difficulty, because just like as you play through Castlevania 1, when you get about halfway through the game, all of a sudden all the enemies are doing like double damage to you. I have it switch out to Proto Man, which you can configure it in the game. When you're Proto Man, you take double damage, so that's why I do that. But he also gets a shield and a slide, which I took out from Mega Man. So it's like you get some disadvantages, you get some advantages, but... 1 second. I had to blow my nose again. So you get some advantages, get some disadvantages, but over in the end, especially fighting the final boss, you'll be wanting to have Proto Man, because there's some tricks that make it like... You go to fight him, it's like, Jesus, this is impossible! And you fight him, it's like, oh. And then they're like dead. Got my Mega Man coffee mug, my absolute favorite. Now we go to Stoned Man. Could have called him Brick Man, even though that's what I thought they were going to name the Mega Man 11 robot, but no, he's Block Man, and I'm actually slightly disappointed in that. 2. Because if you look at him, I mean, he's just similar to Stone Man. He just looks like he's covered in bricks. He looks like he is a castle turret. I mean, 3. I swear to God, when you guys watch, just the lives start flowing, and that's wonderful for me. But anyway. But yeah, he looks like a castle turret, and so when you said it, it's like, you just say, oh, he's got to be called Brick Man now. Block Man. 4. G. That was dumb. Damn, I was hoping for 5. Anyway. Yeah, I'm getting greedy, what can I tell you? I mean, after the past couple of times we've been watching how many they just flowing like water, you necessarily blame me. Oh, yeah. It's like, I'm just quiet because I'm thinking to myself, what the hell was I talking about? Is that 5 or 6? I think it's 5. Chad, is that 5 or 6? Yeah, I think 5 as well. Alright, so 5. Thank you. Yeah, today the old memory ain't functioning the greatest, but, you know. I'm living, I'm breathing, it's good enough. But, yeah, it's just that Brickman would have been just as good of a name for him. Blockman makes it sound like, you know, you're gonna have someone from... It's like a question block turned rogue in Mario, and he's now in Mega Man, and he's gonna, like, shoot your face. Slightly related to that comment, by the way, I look forward... 6... I look forward... And now, mind you, we've gone through 2 stages now. 6 lives, and 4 of them have been... 4... Woohoo! Let's try that. 4 of them have been in this stage alone. You know, I forgot that was there because in the Japanese version, all that's there is a free life, I believe. But the Mega Tanks are much better than the E-Tanks because you can only hold 1. 7. You can only hold 1, but they refill your everything. And let me tell you, later on, that is a boon. And I don't mean it boon. 8. That was almost slick. I say almost because had I not gotten hit, it would have been. So 5 of the lives have been in this stage alone. Or was it 6? Anyway, I'm at 8. That one doesn't count because it's behind a wall, and I've already hit the max. I think I've already hit the max on here anyway, so we'll see. Oh, I hate the rush, this new rush coil, because the one where you hop off him... Yep, I've hit the max. If you don't hop it just right, then it doesn't count, and you're like... You know, as you saw, it kind of just screwed up. But damn it, I gotta finish that thought. Anyway. 9. Hit it! Put that ball. Let's try that again. I gotta go farther. I gotta go farther. Come on, jump button. The issues before. Now it's either the jump button or my finger. There we go. I didn't do it exactly the way I wanted to, but it worked well enough. But yeah, Brickman, it would have been so much better in my opinion. Oh no, this is... Okay, no wait, then I remembered something that I thought I forgot, so never mind. This is what I was thinking. It wasn't a free life, and it wasn't changed. It was just me going into an area that I forgot existed. Or may not have been there in the Japanese version. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, I have yet to play Mega Man 11, and depending how I feel, I may or may not play it in this list. It may come later, maybe after the X series, maybe down the line, a little bit more comfortable, I don't know. But I'll get to that. Now we're gonna get stoned, man. A pom-pom, a boom, and a boom. It helps if I would have hit him. It helps if I... Helps if I hit him? You know, I may not be hitting him, but at least he's not hitting me. There we go. A problem solved. I like this weapon get better than 4s, but not as much as 3s. Kind of based off it a little bit. Now the Power Stone... Power Stone? Yeah. Now the Power Stone... Going to be a little bit frustrating to hit Charge Man with it because it just kind of like spirals out of your body. And I mean, you can do it if you're a little bit up closer, if you have just good aim from a distance, but I don't always got that. So we'll see. But yeah, I had my EX raid earlier in Pokemon Go, and that one was fun. I managed to catch you something. I caught the defensive form of the Oxus. And well, that technically would count as what, 10? Even though I couldn't get it. Yeah, thank you for the grats. Someone said grats. I haven't gotten the EX-ray. That's my second one. I missed the first one. It frustrates me because the first one was for Mewtwo. I didn't get a chance to actually do that. But I got defensive form Deoxys, and you know, at first there were only 3 people showed up. It's like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna have enough. Like the last 5 minutes, literally 17 people showed up. So it's like, okay. And then a couple more a little bit after that in the last moment. 11. And yeah, they actually had to split it into 2 raid groups. Luckily, I was part of the first one. I was done within I was done within probably 15 minutes altogether. From there, I did a little bit of shopping. I figured it was early enough, so I decided to do my lap I like to do where the raid was being held. And it was a nice day. Not too many bugs. Plenty. 12. Yeah, not too many bugs. A lot of people there. Really nice outs. Nice little breeze. So, yeah, it was wonderful. Boop. Doink. Okay. And then I went shopping, came back, and started the stream. I wanted to make sure to have everything prepared and ready and making everyone happy. Got myself some goldfish crackers, too. Unfortunately, with the condition my teeth are in, especially with a damn toothache that keeps coming and going, which, for how much they want me to get it fixed. Is this 13? I think this is 13. Yeah, especially with the toothache that I've been having on and off. Yes, thank you. Toothache I've been having on and off. They want to charge, you know, oh, it's like, yeah, we'll just do a root canal on it. It's like, oh, really? We'll just do a root canal. It's like, all right, well, how much? It's going to be $1,500 for the root canal and $1,500 for the crown. It's like, you know what? I'll just let it die. That's the best option in this position, Doc, because let me just crap out $3,000. But no, going back on it, it's like, that's why I don't get a chance to eat as many, I love sun chips. I love, as plain as I sound, I love regular, yeah, baby. I love regular, god damn it, regular sun chips. I mean, I like the French onion, I like the, cheddar, I even like the, I was gonna say lasagna for some reason, but I mean salsa. I like the lasagna, you know what, lasagna flavored, I would be okay with lasagna flavored, sun chips. Yep, come on, you rotten shit. God, that wasn't even cool. God, no! Yeah, fuck you too. Okay. Now, can you imagine lasagna flavored sun chips? Those temporary Lay's deep dish peaches chips were in the same vein as lasagna chips, so it worked. That is true. That is true. I mean, I was surprised. A few of the chips you go to taste them, it's like, yeah, you know what? You way off. And then you want to go taste, like when I had the Chicago style hot dog chips. I'm thinking, I go to taste it. I'm like, dude, you got it right on. How the hell? But you know, I'm a foodie. I mean, there's. Okay, Charge Man. Yeah, Wave Man, I think is next. I'm a foodie, so you give me something that it's like you got the Jelly Belly jelly beans. The fact that anything you eat there, like any jelly bean that says it's supposed to taste like, I haven't had a single thing in those Jelly Bellies that. Right, forgot about those. in those Jelly Bellies that haven't tasted at least 90 to 95% of what it's supposed to taste like. I mean, I even had when they have the name brand ones, they had like the 7-Up or the Dr. Pepper. But sure enough, just tastes exactly like them. Don't count. Stage had it, but... And I mean, those make me happy. One of my favorite is Juicy Pear. I love Juicy Pear because I love pears. Which means I could never be the doctor. Yes, Mega Man go down to old. And now we go up. Let's see, do I have time? No. Yeah, I got quick time. Take a... Nope. Damn it! Son of a bitch, almost missed it. Alright, now I got a moment. Quick, sip the coffee. Whew. Almost screwed that up, Royal. Yeah, that room is annoying. So, oh god, I remember this room. Yeah, that room is a pain. And now we get to have fun on a water skate, because this is the first game that the Rush Marine no longer exists. So they just kind of give you a section. It's like, yeah, let's go on a jet ski with a gun. It doesn't have a charge shot, but beggars can't be choosers. Now, I don't want to mess it up, because then I'll have to come back through this stage. If I remember correctly, one of the letters, which... I didn't mention that before, but if you'll see there in the thing on the side there, the border on the side there, you'll see beat. You can get him as a weapon in this game. And the way you do it is by collecting all the letters. And a majority of Wily's robots in the castle, not the ones I'm fighting, but the boss enemy things I fight later, a majority of them are actually weak to beat. That was a free life, so that brings me at, what, 14? I heard it through the sound effect. Didn't see it, but I heard it. And I know they don't drop E-tanks, so it had to be a free life. But yeah, majority, I mean, like, at least 50%, if not 60 or more, got it! If not 60 or more, are weak to, beat. And the Hell version from Mega Man 9. You know how, as I say, you get up higher in numbers, and I start to not remember so many things? I don't remember the version in 9, but I do remember the one part in 9 where I gotta use the concrete shot when I have to jump the beams, and I hated that, because that was the hardest part for me. In fact, when I get to Mega Man 9, that'll probably be the one where everyone's gonna look at me like, why are you still playing? Please, put it down and go do something else. And I'll be like, no! I must play. That'll be one where I wish I had the rewind feature. Because talk about saving time, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Just so you know, I hadn't switched to the charge kick because, yeah, I was low on health. It's like twice as tall, and there's enemies that grab you and slam you into spikes. Oh god, yes, I remember that now. That almost walked right into that. Instead, I jumped into him. That's even better. Well, that's no fair using water to protect you. Huh. Protect your world from devastation with water. Yeah, when I get to 9, I'll have to try to kind of, quote-unquote, flash back to it, because off the top of my head, I can't remember it. I'm lucky I remembered this one, to be perfectly honest. 1 second. Ah, much better. Luckily, I get a chance in between, and I have a quick mute button, so I can blow my nose and pack up a lung. Trying to be a little nicer to you guys, a little bit more considerate. And if I can't, like Mega Man 4, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. It's just, unfortunately, unless I stream it like 2 in the afternoon, which most of the time I got things going on, this is the best I can do. It gets bad in the morning, gets bad in the evening, and I have like a couple-hour window in the afternoon. Part of it, too, is because I'm talking so much, and it's making everything like... Let me think. I think it's wave. Wave. Yeah, I think you used the wave on start. Yeah. I hate fighting Starman. He's always invincible. Ah! Get it? It's a Mario joke! Yeah, jump into the flying meteors. That's a wonderful way to start the stage. But I do have moon jump. Let's see if I'm just as a mental thing is I think I'm at 14 lives and we're what, halfway through the Robot Masters? So interesting thing I saw on one of my feeds earlier, and I haven't found any information since because, well, I was out doing my other stuff, but apparently Miyamoto was at Microsoft's E3. Alright, let's not screw this up. Yeah, there we go. Miyamoto was at Microsoft's E3, and for those that don't know who Miyamoto is, first off, get your ass out from under that rock. Second, he is essentially the father of old school Nintendo, i.e., like Mario. And him being at E3 says a lot. He was there, but nothing came of it. Ah, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping a little something would come of it. But we do know for a fact, at least based on the way Sakurai was talking, current rumor mill is that Banjo is going to be part of Smash DLC. Yeah, based on that one tweet, the way the wording was with other people, like the leakers and stuff. Microsoft's schedule also says to watch Nintendo's show, right? So there's something. Oh, well, if that's the case, then I'm fairly certain, especially from the rumor, like, between the rumor mill and everyone, like, just the way things have been going, I will actually be legitimately surprised if Banjo-Kazooie is not added to the Smash Brothers roster after what I've been hearing. At E3 at least. But I will say this. First off, he's added to the roster, great, because not only has he been, like, asked for either that or we'll get rare replay for Switch. That's what I was going to say, is like, they also could be using it as a segue, because Microsoft and, pardon me, I have to unpucker there a little bit. I thought I was going to fall on the spikes. I do know now that Microsoft and Nintendo have been a lot more buddy-buddy together because the way Sony has been doing really well, and now that they won't cross-platform their stuff because, you know, they consider themselves to be like the creme de la creme. And I think it was an extremely bright idea that Microsoft and Nintendo like partner up on like things. Like, for instance, we got Cuphead on the Nintendo Switch, and it is such a great game. I mean, you know, for all of us that have been looking forward to Cuphead for ages, and then all the stuff they added, it's just, they went that extra mile. Such a wonderful game. I mean, they're porting the game to Tesla. If you haven't heard of this, a lot of the newer Tesla models are going to have Cuphead built in to the system. You'll be able to play Cuphead from your Tesla. Let that sink in for a minute. I find that to be shocking in a cool way, but it's also one of those, like, it's one of those, why would you do this? And the other question is, why wouldn't you? Or, you know, things like that. It's just one of those, like, okay, I have the capability, fuck, let's see what we can do. Oh, better take a sip. I want to see how that, quote-unquote, plays out, because I'll be honest with you, if 15? If it's going to be any way, shape, and form, I mean, because controlling-wise, I'd imagine that'd be a pain unless they're going to put some sort of nifty controller or something in the Tesla themselves to make it a little easier. Yeah, I'm not even going to take that life. There's no reason for it. But for anyone that actually gets it and like posts about it, saying, you know, oh, well, I played Cuphead on my Tesla, then I want to hear all about it. Wait, what's this? Man, if only Mega Man 1 and 2 kept out extra lives like this. Yeah! Yeah. But Mega Man's 1 and 2 can be pretty difficult in their own right, so. Alright, Spike's over there. When I fall down a long shaft, especially in this game, you gotta be wary about what spikes are where. Because I don't feel like dealing with this. 1 second. Nope, okay. But yeah, when it becomes live, I want people to... For anyone that manages to actually get a Tesla with Oh, fuck you. Cuphead on it, I want to hear what they think, because it's different. I will give them that. It is different. Okay, now I gotta... There we go. You know, relative to E3 though, is I mean, in a way, I look forward to E3, and in a small weird way, I do look forward to doing the reaction stream. I mean, like I said, well, that's asinine. I'm not completely keen about it, but I'm going to be, based on just some rumors and stuff like that. Interesting things is I'm very keen on E3 in itself, and if just because I'm going to react to it, it's just like that's going to be something I can share with everyone else. It's like when you get a big couch of friends together, when you have like a Nintendo Direct and all that, and everyone's sitting there like, oh shit, look at this, look at that, you know. That's part of why I look forward to it. Pardon me whilst I try hard a little bit, because I gotta get up in his grill, very literally. And he keeps shooting away my shield, and if he keeps this up, then I ain't gonna have nothing to... Well, that'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. But no, I mean, outside of the rumor, I mean, even if Banjo-Kazooie now is like one of those, like, if I'm gonna see it, I'll still be like, whoa, shock! But I'm curious what else they have up their sleeve. And even if Microsoft is saying, hey, have a look, that means there's got to be some nifty stuff. Now we're going to go to Hero Man. Heroes. Yeah, the only downside is now I can't eat too late. So, whenever I finish this stream, I might be able to have a snicky snack. But then I got to be careful, because if I do wind up eating a little later, then I'm going to have to stay up a little later, even if I'm tired, just so I don't make myself sick. Well, not say sick, it's just I wake up in the middle of the night with really bad acid reflux. Oh my god. Becky, look at her butt. I mean, it's horrible. And that never used to happen before. It's just one day, like, I could sit there and, like, you know, eat a 5-pound bag of sausage. I don't know why I'd be eating a 5-pound bag of sausage, but I could. At like 1 in the morning, go to sleep, just pass out, and then wake up the next morning, fine fiddly-dee. You know, after sitting there drinking like 37 gallons of cola. Regular cola, a regular American cola with the high fructose and all that crap. Caffeine and what have you. You know, no problems, no problems. And then about, let me think. Say... Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned it either last stream or stream before, I don't know, and I went to see my doctor, and he's like, nah, you done, son, you done. And I'm like, but my vice! And he's all like, nope, no more vice for you. And I'm like, aww. I mean, I don't have to listen to him, but if I don't, then I hurt, so. And it's like one of those, not like, you'll eventually hurt yourself down the road. It's like, no, that night, I'm in pain. because everyone that hurts themselves down the road, they never listen to their doctors. But it gets a little frustrating because then that means I have an extremely small window to eat, and I just managed to open it back up the past couple of months. And, you know, if my window of eating gets any smaller, I'm going to turn into a twig. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I also like having a couple of... Don't you? Whew. I like having a little padding, as it were. Oh god, I think I remember. Yep. Come on. Hubba-dubba! That's fine. I got the letter, and it counts, so... Nope! You know, the making those noises, I just think of Tiny Tim. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Things that never bother you never bother me. Oh boy! Yes, I just turned Tiny Tim into Mickey Mouse. What's the matter? You don't like it? You wanna fight me for it? Well, tough, I'm not fighting. Yay, a morsel of health. Good! That means I'm doing my job. Someone said I'm never unhearing that. Right. Gravity old. Bitch, hold my gravity! I'm going in! Whoop! I like how it doesn't really do anything, except just cause damage. That was slick. Yeah, this coffee didn't do shit. Oh, well, at least now I have a coffee I can drink in the evening. It was only a couple of bucks, so... I got Euro Attack and Rush Jet. Wow, the flying guy gave me the flying ability. Who knew? Now for Queen Crystallis. Is that a pony reference? No, it's a JoJo reference. Okay. Gotta fight the Super Ball Avengers over here. You beat the platform, then the ball bounces at you. Welcome to Gemini Stage Mark II. Oh god, I hate this because it is a completely random drop. Are you just gonna do one? Yep, okay. As soon as I do it, now there's two. Okay, made it. Alright, Eddie, what do you gotta give me? That brings me to 16, I believe? Oh, God. Nope. Wrong timing. There we go. See, I don't have much confidence in my timing and my jumps, especially when I know that I got a group of people watching me make it. God damn it! All the way back to the beginning, and that's why I shoot the head. Yeah, dumb old crystals. That's alright. I got an idea for next time. Alright. Shoot the head. You should have aimed for the head. Here is fine because I have a lot of wiggle room. Whilst I'm here, sitting here being all quiet just so I can focus. It's like, yeah, you're saying wiggle room, and thank you, that was totally useless. Go a charged crystal shot at me. Problem is also the angle at which that other jump is. Isn't exactly the most thrilling. Now I'm just saying words. Because I'm jumping upward toward it. And now, I trick. Wow, that didn't work! Let's do it again, shall we? At least I'll be able to breeze through the rest of it pretty easy. You know, doing this any other time, I wouldn't have an issue. Aw, grabbed it too quick. But now that I got people watching, and I'm on the last Robot Master I need to go before I go to Proto Man's castle, now it matters. I'm doing this any other time, you know, in a half-sleeping stupor. You know, nothing. Just no problems, no issues, nothing. Just straight up, alright. Now, can you give me a life this time? 17. 17? Yeah, 7. This is where a time stop would be useful. I am now systematically getting worse. $18? 19? Yeah, the hitboxes of those gems are a little rough. As you could tell just from that last death. I could have probably kept going, but you know what? Getting a little gun-shy with these damn things. Whew! Can we make 20? Nope. Yeah, that's the way it actually kind of felt. Like the gem did hit me before it actually appeared. But I figure if I can time my jump, as soon as it falls out of the trap door there, I should be gravy. See? Now it's a matter of doing that again over here. Whew! There we go. Now that I'm awake, can I at least get to a midpoint? So if I die stupidly, I'm past the damn gem part. Oh, hi, shield guy. I was wondering when you'd show up. Ha 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 ha. That's it. Okay. I probably could have used Rush Coil, but I don't care. Well, they did change it. Yeah, alright. In Rockman 5, okay. In Rockman 5, because I fool around with the Japanese versions for a while. The Mega Tank I got in Stone Man stage was actually right up there. And that room, I thought so. The one I went in to get the Mega Tank didn't exist. 20! So they did slightly change things. Including those spikes, because in the Japanese version, those spikes were so much harder to get, like avoid. 21! Blackjack! Get! Wasn't looking. See, I gotta stop looking at chat when I'm, like, going in an area, because God knows the... Oh, God. You know, I don't care. See how much health he took off? Fuck you. Now we gotta use the gear loose attack, but I'll save it. How'd you like that reference? I don't know, it's not quite as strange dated as it used to be now that there's a remake of DuckTales. Again, I'm doing this for a reason. I got the lives to spend, so I'm gonna kind of use them. Yep, there we go. I'd rather be at full health when I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah, he is one hoppy boy. Luckily, if you use the gear loose attack here, you control it when you want to, and it's weak to it. Would you... Son of a bitch, stop walking into bull... Ooh, I'm... not doing well. I still beat him, but that was not a good showing. Alright, let's have that last sip of coffee. You got Crystal Eye! Yay. Ah. Now for Pro Don't Man. Any boss fight you can walk away from. Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. Oh, man. It's like the farther I get in, the more my sinuses are starting to go. Now, the bright side is that almost every special robot you fight in this stage, they're all named Darkman. Darkmans 1 through 4. Every single one of them, except for the first one, weak to beat. Did I get beat? Yes, I did. And I mean the bird, not getting my ass kicked, because we already know I did that. But yeah, Darkmans 1 through 4, or 2 through 4, are weak to the bird. And I think the first one's weak to the water wave. Come on. Yeah, you gotcha. Ha hey. Hey. Go, doggy! I can't remember if it was the start of Mega Man 6 or 7, but I believe it was 6, where they added the energy balancer, and that is going to be such a wonderful addition to this game. And if you don't know what that does, it's when I'm selected off of a weapon, it'll automatically fill the lowest weapon up. When I grab one of these and I'm on normal, like so, it'll automatically go fill up the lowest weapon, so I don't have to keep switching and check right before I grab every single one. One of the greatest things that they added into a Mega Man game, straight up. Guess I'm taking the jet. And the suction cup arrow. Now, you're wondering, well, why didn't you use those a little bit more? It's like, I'm saving the suction cup arrows for, I believe, one of the Wily bosses. It's his weakness. And, yes, I could probably just use a Mega Tank before I get to him, but I'd rather make sure I have enough on me than just spin the crap out of him. Because if I ride on it, too, it starts to, ow. It'll suck down energy from the There we go. It'll suck down, and the longer I ride on the arrow, it just shucks down. It shucks the cord. All the cord, it gets shucked it. It sucks down the, well, you'll see, because I'm actually going to use it here, because... well, you'll see while I'm going to use it here. That's why I'm using it here. Oh, fuck it, I'll refill it later. As I just finished getting 10, I'm not going to use it because I don't want to waste the energy. Well, that didn't work. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. See? There again. Screwed up on the ground. Oh, God, I hate that thing. It doesn't do anything, it just hovers around, but then you're sitting there like... yeah. There you go. Up. And another one. And it follows you. And I can just add a coil to use a little bit. Now mind, later when we get to certain parts, I might have to start farming weapons energy, and that might take a little while, so... sadly. Alright, Darkman Robot Master 1. And the more he gets hit, the faster he starts to move. Luckily, at least between stages, they'll refill my health, even if they don't refill my weapons. I don't know why I'm switching, because it's going to automatically switch anyway, but You know, I'm thinking here, I just got the Proto Man's Castle, I'm looking at OBS, and I wanted to make sure I unmuted the game before I did it, because, like, if not, you guys have been listening to a muted game. No, it's been okay. Don't want to almost screw up like I did in Mega Man 3. Started the game, it's like, hey, why can't anyone hear anything? Hey, it helps you find the damn game. And, oop. Now, there's a path here. It doesn't go anywhere. Fairly certain, at least. And you can't walk through that block over there. I know, I've tried. So that was more or less a moot point. For all those that don't believe me. There. Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of energy. Hey! Water wave? No, I'll fill the water wave later. Need more rush coil. As I said before, I'm gonna have to farm weapons energy later because I only have the one mega tank, and I'll want to save that right before, or right after I start to go into Wily's castle. You know, it's like big spoilers. It's like, who's the big bad in this game? Could it be Dr. Wowie? There's, I don't think, a single Mega Man game that the big bad is not Dr. Wily. No matter what you figured or what you think, Dr. Wily is the big bad. Even if he's like, hey, I'm not the big bad. No. He's the big bad. Woo! That was skills right there. Oh, God. Yeah, I got it. Might as well use it. Ha! That didn't get me far, but at least I didn't die. Dr. Wowie! Just like Dr. Elmer Fudd Light. You guys, we're getting there. We're at Mega Man 5. When you guys get to Mega Man 8, you guys will hear the wonderful Elmer Fudd takes on Dr. Light. I mean, it's so good that when they did the translation, that there's even parts where you can tell straight up there was one part you can tell he wanted to say Rockman, but he corrected himself. He's like, Mega Man. He doesn't even call bass, because we know the joke is bass in trouble, despite the fins. He's a Bass! Why must we fight? We're not enemies! Oh! Again, Tiny Tim is Mega Man, is Mickey Mouse. Goofy, why must we fight? We're not enemies! Oh! Shut up. Pew, pew. Relative to that, there actually is a decent segue. Today is, I believe, Donald Duck's 85th birthday. And my voice cracked. Today is Donald Duck's 85th birthday. So, happy birthday, Wackaroony. Nope, getting at it. Well, I may not have to farm with the way they've been dropping the weapons energy for me. Guess I'll go back for that health container thingy because I took a couple extra hits that I didn't want to. No, you don't! Okay. I mean, I am one down, so... Might as well take it. This doesn't count to the list. I'm still at 21. He thinks. Okay, that's that, and that's there, and nope, there, and got them. Dr. Baldhead is Fausting his way out of here. That joke was for a certain friend of mine. I'm sure he got it, and is looking at me like, dear God, why did you bother? But, you know, puns. Love the puns. Nope! I'm open out of there so I can do this again. Alright. Third time's a charm? Alright, so he waits for me to shoot. Fine, fuck you too. Come on, have at you. I think I've been watching too much stuff with Kojima. But enough talk! Have at you! Speaking of Kojima, we're not much farther away. The thing we've been waiting for ages is finally going to be out. We will get to experience Bloodstain. Oh, the actual Bloodstain, not Circle. But not to say Circle of the Moon was bad. Circle of the Moon was wonderful. Now that I think about it, I still have to beat it, but I love Circle of the Moon. But no, the actual regular Bloodstain game we've been waiting for ages is going to be out. Now we're going to watch beat 'em. And that's that. Curse of the Moon, yeah, Circle of the Moon. Sorry, that's Castlevania. Well, Kojima was Castlevania until, you know, Capcom was Capcom. God damn it, because I'm playing this. Konami. Alright, let's start at the beginning. I look forward to playing the new, Bloodstained. But not Curse of the Moon, even though that was a good game. And Kojima, who would still be working for Konami, not Capcom, Konami, had they not decided to go full pachinko. I know that's not all they do, but for those that are understanding what I'm trying to say, yeah, you get it. I'm just trying not to. 22! Let's just say Konami hasn't made the greatest decisions for a while. Oh, that's right, Koji. Kojima's Metal Gear. God damn it. Right now, I'm lucky I remember my own name. Oh, I see where I got confused. Koji and Kojima. Pardon me. Oh, that's why. Yeah, exactly. I thought about it. It's like, why am I making the mix? It's because, you know, the creator of both both creators of Metal Gear and Castlevania both got terribly screwed over by Konami. So I do apologize to Kojima and Koji Iragashi. And then Ayami Kojima is a bunch. Stop looking at text while I'm trying to shoot things here. Ayami Kojima is an artist in a bunch of Castlevania games, which also adds to confusion. Yeah, that definitely would too. But still, my point is that Kojima did. No, I mean, names. She did the art for Symphony of the Night and all the games that look like it. Yeah. Which, such beautiful artwork. Such wonderful artwork. But, name screwing up aside, because like I said, I'm lucky I remember my own damn name. Both Koji and Kojima, i.e. the Metal Gear and Castlevania, like, the fathers of, just like Miyamoto is for Mario, they got bent over the knee by Konami pretty badly. They rather disrespectful, to be honest. But anyone that's a big fan of those series knows that they got the short end of the stick. But at least Koji had decided to make his own Castlevania game, and then people said it didn't look good enough, so then he spent more time making it look better, and I'll be honest with you, looks freaking amazing, and I think it comes out in, I don't know, a couple of weeks. And I look forward to it very, very much. Let's get the yee. Well, there goes my ride. Well, we knew that was going to happen. At least they start right here. No. Just no. And no. No. Nope. And nope. I just nope my way through that. God damn it. He takes a lot of hits, that big boy. Oh, and there's another one. And then he uses his jets to land on you. Because it's not bad enough that he just hits you, but he's got to squish you. Luckily, since the game has been rather generous with lives. And everyone's going to ask, why did I do that? Because I looked at chat the instant I jumped, and I don't know why I did that. Oh, come on! Nope. Ay, chimama. Please say there's not one more before the fucking door. At least there's somewhere for me to run. No, instead I got these heavyweights. That's alright, I can handle you. You only take one shot. I'll just keep firing lemons until the last one falls. Yay, here's the door. Boy, did I make a jump. Yeah, I'm coming in with full health, because screw you, that's why. Got beat all recharged. And now for some fun. Especially because he's got a Medusa beam. Beet'll still attack, though. And that's how a bird saved the day. Alright, one moment here. blow my nose real good on that one. This is a fun stage. You don't go up. You bring the up down. Living life on the edge. And now that we've collapsed half of the castle, simply, I might add, I got no beat left. Should I? Yeah, I'll. So how many? I got 6 energy tanks. I'll just use an energy tank if I have to. That is a very sad Proto Man whistle. Achoo! Now real Proto Man. Gasp! He hits him. Here, have an L tank! Gutsman, Snakeman, Darkman! Hotman, Pitman, Man. Jesus Christ, he's eating me up. Let's try that again, shall we? That was quite painful. That's why I like using beat for him. Do I start? Yep. Just straight up on the Darkman robot. Nope. Alright, I understand somewhat the pattern. Hey, he did that one 3 times. Stop it! Fuck you. Boy, pardon again. I was concentrating. Rather, pardon the quiet. I don't even know if I was quiet. That's how much I was paying attention. You've done well, Mega Man! I never expected you to defeat my powerful Darkman robot. Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plan. Dr. Light is captive in my lab. Come if you dare. I know, it's like all of a sudden, oh my goodness gracious, it was Dr. Wowie. Holy schmoly moly. Spagoli. Who would have that finger for stuff? Who would have done that stuff? Yeah, that's true. Alright, let me see. I'm thinking. No, I'll wait. More spikes. That was dumb. At least I know not to go that way this time. Yep. Slide that over the screen slightly. Come on, where's life number 23? Nope. Okay. Oh, there it is! Life 23! Ah! They were listening. Yep. Yep. Oh, I was thinking about using the arrow, but I'm like, no, I need that. Whoop! Frickin' ice cream scoop. Alright, easy jump. Right on my head. I got hit with pistachio. Such heavy pistachios. 24. Oop. And now throw back to Sparkman stage. Woohoo! Haha! That's fine, I can fall down here. Yeah, I just narrowly avoided that one shot, and I'm thinking to myself, ah! Ah! Got all tense in the lower region on that one, I can tell you that right there. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna come in with the charge shot next time. Because see how long it takes? Even I'm like, I hold the button. It takes way too long for those bullets to get there. For the auto fire, so it's better if I open up with the we go with charge shot. Go, 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 go! There it is. This is where I normally farm. 25. You can see why. So this might get a little... Because I want to save that Mega Tank. Because I'll need it after the Robot Masters. So how are you doing? And Mickey plays Mega Man. Yeah, Mickey plays Mega Man. Mickey was playing Mega Man before. He was also... It was a combination of Mickey, and Tiny Tim, and whoever else I was saying. Because right now, I'm lucky I can walk and chew bubble gum with the way my brain's been working. Okay, is that everything? Yeah. Okay, we can move on. Come on, eggs! 26. You know, they say cholesterol's bad for you. Some people say it's pretty good for you. That certain parts are good, certain parts are bad. Well, those eggs are just bad for you. Aha! Slick. I would have jumped that, but my thumb didn't quite reach the button. Don't ask me why! I don't even know. Oh. I don't even remember what this enemy is. Oh, I think... Okay. Alright, we got 2. Oh, I gotta shoot him to make him come at me. That was dumb. Ay. I think I'm better off using the damn Mega Buster. But that's okay. We'll do it again. Yeah, definitely better with the Mega Buster. Sorry for the quiet. Just trying to think. Definitely better with the Mega Buster because I can fire it quicker than the Crystal Eye. Wait. Oh, okay. Alright, let's... Alright, brain, come on. At least it squeezed me up there as opposed to just killing me. Let's not... Come on! Do the thing! Get it! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! I defeated Dark Man and I became Man-Dark. Ha 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 ha! I'll give myself a promotion! Scratch! Grounder! Scrounder! Combination of the two. Lapsin Souchon tea. Moving on. Maybe I should start thinking less. Then I'll just start... Oh, damn it, I could have used that. Oh well. And I'll just start saying random shit during the stream that makes absolutely no sense for anything. Although, for anyone that knows me... Water! Water everywhere. I not a drop to think. Hey, any tank. For those that know me, you know, one of the best parts about me is I'll sit there and I'll randomly play games. If anyone's around and they watch me do it, at least. Ha! Don't need a Rush Marine when the Rush Jet works just as well underwater. But yeah, anyone that knows me, watches me play video games, or has been around me, I'll just start randomly talking about just nothing, and it's just something that happens. What it is something just randomly comes into my brain at that precise moment. That 27, I think that's 27. Yeah, something random will come into my brain at that precise moment, and I just start to vocalize it because, you know, I grew up talking to myself. And as one of the things my grandmother and my mother would always say, it's not bad that you talk to yourself. It's only bad if you answer yourself. And I've done that too. And I don't care. Because at least I'm getting an answer somewhere. Alright. So far, so good. Water, water, water! Would you shoot? That reflect takes so long, that's why I can't even shoot the bullets. Aha! Oh! Hee hee, ha ha! My name's D'Artagnan. I am the 4th Musketeer. Aha! Ho ho! Speaking of D'Artagnan... Oh, that was slick. And I didn't even mean to do that. I mean, I totally meant to do that. Anyway. Speaking of D'Artagnan, which reminded me of Pokemon, yes, there's a connection. I did enjoy that recent Pokemon Direct quite a bit. With Zen Cyan and Zen Magenta, or whatever the hell their names are. Can't think of them. I think they look pretty nifty. And essentially, it's the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. And it's going to be interesting seeing the tertiary. And I watched a theory video on that. Pretty sure there's going to be a bird spear. That's the one, Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm watching the screen, and I'm watching the chat, and I'm not watching the screen. And I hate this guy so much. Ah, ha. No, don't you. Yep. And that's why I hate him. 3 hits. 3. At least I'm back here. But, yeah, I look forward to them. Like I was saying before, is like there's a theory that the other one's going to be either a bird that is involved with a spear, not a gun. I know there's a lot of meme going around about the third type being a gun. But it's either going to be a bird that's a spear, or what would make sense based on where it's based is a dragon with a spear. And I'd be okay with either of those, to be honest with you. I've enough with the rats already. Rats, we are the rats. Yep. I am the rat that makes all of the rules. No, you're dead. But, no, they look good, and I can't, we got like 139 days left, I think, until, Sword and Shield come out. Alright, I gotta find a better weapon. Ooh. I'm getting it from all sides. You know, I have an idea. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna do it. It didn't take much energy, and it saved my sanity. That worked just as well. Motherfucker. Haha! Fuck you too. I don't even remember what the hell this thing is. I remember what the hell this thing is, and I remember his weakness. You know, Wily's robots are getting smarter compared to, like, the older games. The other ones, they weren't smart, they just hit like a truck. Not to say that one didn't just, but... At least they're getting a little bit more creative, other than just trying to hit like a truck. I'm gonna just shove Euro into this guy, and he'll be... Yep! That was the weakness. I can't press up or down when I have the Euro shot out, because then it goes up or down. Whew. Okay. 7 lives left. Okay. For anyone that's been here for the whole stream, could someone just reconnoiter the numbers that I'm at? I think it was 27 random lives I got on this stream so far. Oh, that's a far shot, isn't it? Where are you going? Yep. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was 27, but thanks anyway. I mean, I think that's now been the most. I think the last one, the highest we were at before was in the early 20s. So... One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! How much do I have of everything? You know what? I'm going to go through the Robot Masters, and then I'll refill. In we go. See, what I like about this one is they don't just teleport you to the, they don't just teleport you. Why am I using his weapon? Because I'm an idiot. It's the star one. They don't just teleport you to some random area that has a secondary Robot Master. No, you actually go back to the boss stage that you fought them in, very specifically. Like, you can see the gate there, you can see that the stage is made up for it. And then I get the health, and then I teleport. And I think that's just, visually speaking, that's a nice touch. Alright. Now we're going to use the charge kick. Stop squirting your water. Not fair using it as a shield. Really not fair using it as a shield? That was not fair. Because if I would have slid, I would have hit him, and then would yeah. I got 6 lives. Yeah. Let's try it again, shall we? Fuck you too. Oh, come on! Fine. Suck my dick. Little shit. I mean, it does quite a bit of damage, but it does also, obviously, gets rather frustrating when you're sitting there. It's like, hey, the only way to attack him is by going at him. Oh, what's this? You put the thing that can damage him right inside of where you can get damaged? It's like, oh, good. Ha ha ha. At least Stoned Man is pretty easy to take out. Glad you can drop multiple napalm bombs, because if you can't, that would be annoying. Okay, who's next on the list? Alright. Since I accidentally burned one of the damn gravity holds, because I don't know why, I was thinking I was fighting Gyro Man when I was fighting Gravity Man. It's because the weapon I was using was not the Robot Master I was fighting. Die, bitch. Thank you. At least that was still relatively painless. Alright, here's another relatively easy one, too, because the water wave goes right through the star shield. Doesn't give him a chance to really do much anything. Like so. Next on the list. Haha, one of the ones that pisses me off. Now for the P-Stone. The Peast one. And then I gotta wait for all the rocks to leave the screen before I can fire it again. And when he uses his charge, he's immune. When he uses his toot, he's immune. That went pretty easy, actually, and I'm happy for that. Napalm Man? Napalm Man! Now, since we didn't start it out this way, but I know what his weakness is, I'm gonna hit him with the Crystal Eye! And I can't fire another one until they're all off screen! So I'm gonna just hit him with the big one, which is part of why certain Robot Masters stuff would be rather annoying to use that against. Let's see. What is this? Water wave, gravity hull, charge hit, star crash. That was the last one. Oh yeah, the gyro gear loops. Yeah, Ambipom Man. Apalm Man. I'm fighting Poke Man. Okay, those are taken care of. Now I'm going to wait just a wee bit. And I'm going to pop the, oh god. Ow. The Mega Tank. I don't remember what his weapon weakness is. Odds are, since they made him so damn annoying, it's probably the star. So, fuck it. I'm doing well enough with a charge shot. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. One of the things, and I might have said this before, so one of the things I don't like is when I have to concentrate so hard that I don't know what to say. And right now, looking at Wily's smug little face while he's, like, masturbating furiously inside of his press. I mean, I think that says plenty in itself. Come on, you little shit. There we go. Down you go. Or have 1 health left. Ha 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 ha. Eh. And the pod takes off. Because why wouldn't it? Hooray! Though I do think, in general, that my streams are getting better and better. I guess no one's coming? No, still just trying to figure out, like, a happy medium, though, in talking, and subjects, and random shit to talk about. Unfortunately, like, today might not be too terribly bad with my, you know, sinuses as it has been. Ew! No, fuck you, I'm going down. Haha! But because of some of the issues you followed me. Let's try it again, shall we? You know, how much? I got half a bar of beat left. Kill him. Okay, it don't kill him. That do. Fuck you too. Anyway, I think as I was trying to say is, yeah, I think my streams have gotten a little bit more interesting and fun times. But I'm just glad I have some things to talk about, even if it's just a bunch of random shit just flowing out of my mouth. That was one big breath. Alright, let me think here. This is the final Dr. Wowie, I think. I think this is the one I gotta use the arrow on. Yep! What are you weak to? Suction cup arrow. Now, I could technically go throughout the entire game without having used the Mega Tank, but... Nah! Oh, that is just like so fulfilling. Because it's all fulfilling. Get it? It's the... Yeah, I know, I'm fired. Luckily, Beat gets a little... but then he knows where he's going to teleport to, and he keeps going. As long as he's close enough, at least. Come on, Beat! No, we don't! Come on, Beat! Beat him up, Beat! There you go! At least Beat only loses his power when he hits him. Come on! It's also nice when Beat actually knows where the hell he's going. Kind of like that. And now he's going to go up here. There we go. Part of the reason I'm taking so much damage this time around is because Beat is not wanting to home in on Wily like he should be. Not even chancing it. I got this many. He's almost dead. Fuck it. And I always save my E-tanks for the last couple of stages because the Wily robot's not always the most terrible to fight, but can be some of the most annoying. What? Don't chase me, I'm an old man! You're gonna give me a hernia! Or a heart attack, or a harder hernia. A hernia attack. Oh, please, please leave me alone! Oh no, it's all blowing up! Quick! I'm just gonna sneak away. Yeah. And then Proto Man comes in by somehow slightly lifting the ceiling just by a whistle before it falls. And we see Proto Man in the corner. And Wily flying away. inches off. And then we see a staff. We see the staff. Dr. Wily number 33 Gravity Band. And yeah. My favorite part is Light just uselessly running back and forth there. Yeah, both of them, it's like, well, then again, you think about it, you got pretty much a how many ton castle about to fall on your head. Mega Man's holding you there. It's like, can you guys, like, run or something? And he's just all like, cobras. And it, he's sitting there. He designs robots for a living, too. He does all this great stuff. He designed Mega Man. Mega Man's the one smart enough to hold the ceiling, and Dr. Light realizes that's the time his diaper needs to be changed. So, a little concerning. Again, Wily at least was smart enough to take off, but Still, that's the end. And I did it with no rewinds, even shorten the time, and I did it to prove a point. Anyone else that has a problem with the way I do stuff with the rewinding, if I do even a little bit to save a little time, come Mega Man 6, I'll just say refer to Mega Man 5, so because I can do it. Even because of the hitboxes with the crystals, I still didn't rewind, because I wanted to prove a point. At least I know next time I stream, if I close my window and I don't have plant sperm shooting into me, as kinky as that sounds, it does seem to help a little bit with my sinuses. The coffee, on the other hand, didn't do a damn thing. Taihachi Haigana, that was a long name. Takayuki Toyui. I don't know why I was throwing extra consonants in there. Mikihiro Suzuki. That one I can do real good. Takashi Hama. Planner. I am object designer. Objective. Tom Hick. Kazbomb. Tokui. I don't know why. My brain, today, like I said, for some reason, with the whole Koji and Kojima thing, is I knew the difference between them, and, the words and all that, it's just, I know this. You're showing me this, too. I know this. My brain doesn't want to know this today. I don't know why. Like I said, I just having issues. So. But anyway, presented by Capcom. And I did it. This is yet another game completed. Hooray for me. Now we do that. Okay. Now I can finish up the conversation a little bit once I close the game, because there we go. Quit. There we go. And quit. I said quit, damn it. Quit it. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. Okay. Thank you, everyone that came to the stream. I appreciate it. I also made sure that the notification, since most people didn't get notified short of through Twitch in general, they didn't get notified till almost the end of the stream that I was streaming. I made sure that my notification bot thing went off a couple minutes before. I fired it, and I thought it worked, and then I realized it was 3 minutes before stream, and 2 of the 3 locations didn't fire, so I'm like, oh, good! So I fixed that, but, no, everyone, thank you again for coming to the stream, and thanks for the interaction. I do appreciate it. I still have to get used to being able to concentrate while talking about random crap. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Today, like I said, my head is just, I'm lucky I did anything. No, the thing I enjoy is that when you guys get a chance to actually interact and, generally talk to me, I like seeing that, so I have something else to be able to talk to. Someone else to be able to talk to while I'm streaming, so I have something to be able to talk to about. Not talk to. God damn it. Let's rewind that, try that again. I like when people interact, because then I have stuff to talk about. There we go. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna go have a sandwich and lay down because my brain, it gave up. It's done. It's just like, fuck you, you're done. So, anyway, thank you very much for coming. I will, of course, I'm very much looking forward to the Nintendo E3 stream. I'll probably get the thing booted up and started about 15, 20 minutes before uh, the direct starts. So if you guys want to get a chance to get in here. I will not be streaming next Sunday as it is Father's Day, and I will be busy that weekend. So my Mega Man 6 stream, I'll put it on the calendar for people to remember. It will probably be the following Sunday. If there's any other suggestions, things like that, by all means, tweet them, message them, whatever have you. We'll try something different. So either way, everyone have a good evening. Thank you again. And this is NeckBear'd signing off for this evening. Bye-bye, and have a good time.